Hey, welcome to another video. Today's video is about accepting your truth. Now, I bring this point up because lately I found a question I like to ask people and see the answer because it always varies and it's amazing what you can figure out from somebody from this answer, which is how smart do you think you are compared to everybody else? Simple enough, right? Now, I've had multiple people answer this question. A lot of them are people that are very dear to me, which is kind of depressing on the answers they give, which is an 8 out of 10, a 7 out of 10. Some of them believe they're above the 10 mark. It's unreal. Now, this comes back to the fact that we are in an antisocial time where nobody's really talking. Everybody's sitting behind their phone, so they're making judgments before they actually find out the facts. They're assuming that the person walking down the street just goes, they're like, they're assuming that that person's an idiot. And that's just not, that's the farthest thing from the truth. You have no fucking idea. You don't know what they're going through. It could be a bad day. It could just be a day where they want to be lazy. Dude, I'm in pajama pants right now because it's my off day and I just want to enjoy it. And I enjoy making these videos. So I say this because if you believe you're smarter than everybody else without actually taking the challenge of debating with them, questioning them, or even just getting to know them with a simple hello, then how the fuck do you know what they're capable of? You could be way, way, way below the bar of what they've already set. Now, I want everybody to think about this so you can really live that truth. If you think you are, beyond a shadow of a doubt, above the rest, your IQ is just whizzing up to the heavens, go take the test. It's a real thing. Pay for it like a fucking winner. All right. Don't be a loser and take the free one online that some dude over in Beaubank, Canada made. All right. You gotta take the real thing. And it's two parts. It's a mental test and a physical test. And that's because you got to be able to see patterns, recognize it, use wit, see how fast your brain reacts to certain questions. The physical part's the same thing. Just how quickly you physically react to something is how fast your brain's working. But either way, you'll find that answer. And then you can actually look at a ranking scale of where you stand statistically. But you have to challenge yourself to find that. You can't just assume that since you're so good at gravitating towards advanced concepts, and here's the thing, advanced concepts, there are people who think that since they learn JavaScript and C++, that they're a fucking genius. They're a savant. It's the farthest thing from the truth. It's one of the most common things. There's coding schools for little kids. So it's not that hard. Or they think that since they learned about neuroscience, or they believe that since they took a couple of years in college of psychology, that they're now a fucking psychologist, that they should be able to treat mental illness. There's no way, all right? If you take a couple classes in college of psychology and you decide to think that you have the knowledge to teach others what you've garnered in college, all right, not anything more than the first 2 years, associate's degree, maybe 4 years at max, but still not a graduate's program, and you think that you can teach others, that's the same thing as me saying, hey, dude, so I bought a dog. I'm ready to be a veterinarian now. Yeah, just give me the scalpel. Let's get to work. It's the same shit, and it's not how that works. So challenge yourself. Take a test. Actually find out where you stand compared to everybody else. If you find out that you're not that area, that's fine, dude. You don't have to be a genius, all right? Einstein, Tesla, Rockefeller, any of them. They're three different peoples, all right? Rockefeller was a business genius. Not much more, nothing else, all right? Like, he never claimed to be anything more, but he was a wizard with what he did. Einstein, that's a given. He's one of the best with numbers there's ever been. He legitimately changed how we look at mathematics today. All right, Tesla, dude, we're living in a world made by Tesla. He's what inspired us to be able to power the homes the way we do now, okay? Now, these dudes were not savants. They were not natural prodigies of everything. They were not all over the place learning everything they could. Einstein, maybe. They knew and got better and practiced what they could actually preach. Now, I say this because they were actual geniuses. Real genius. And they never sprouted around and really bragged about it. It was just a thing that helped them as a tool get farther in the world. So once again, if you think you're a genius and you think you are above the rest, are you? Have you done anything to really prove this to everybody? Either way, I went on this rant to let you know that don't think so highly of yourself. Everyone's different. Everybody goes through a struggle. Everybody's just trying to find their way in this life. This really complex fucking path where you cry, you get depressed, you wonder if you're going to make it through. How the fuck long is 5 years from right now? Because I got to tell you, the idea of going 80 seems like a long time, and I don't know if I want to do it. So, really find out what you're doing. Take a test. Challenge yourself. Find out what your strengths are, your weaknesses are, and how far you can push yourself before you collapse. And to do that, as I've said in another video and on my podcast, is you got to know yourself. Real simple. I think I've stated this many times throughout this video. I kind of rambled. Sorry about that. But this video wasn't meant to be super long. It was just built for me to get that out there. If you think you're so special, if you think you're the next coming of Jesus, if you think you really are going to shape this world and be the next superstar, really capture the crown of Justin Bieber, prove it. All right? Don't just speak words. Don't think you have it all up here. Don't think it's all right here. You got to figure it out. You got to prove it. You got to get your name on the billboard, on the marquee. You got to be in the movies. You have to show all of us that you are what you believe up here. Otherwise, it's just fucking words, dude. It means nothing. But here's the thing. I think anybody can do this stuff. I really do. If you put the work in and you actually think it through, you get real deep with yourself and find out that's your real skill set, dude, whatever. I think anybody can do what they want. I really do. And I believe they can if you have the passion. But if you just want to be a flower child, if you just want to believe you're the peak of the world, if you just want to be the most special person around, fuck you. All right? You're just craving attention because you're too worthless to yourself to actually become something greater. And that's not what I'm about. I'm about actually proving to yourself that you're worth something. That's what I aim to do all the time. I aim to just be the best I can be and hope that I can create a brighter tomorrow for what I have now. It's not easy. I've broke myself down many times, but I want to change a thing. I really wouldn't. I'm doing great. And that's why I made this video, is I just want everybody to kind of, I don't know, learn who you are. That's hard. It really is. You know, if you think you're a genius, prove it. If you think you're the next, I don't know, pick any celebrity, any major idol figure of the historical past. If you think you're going to be the next religious icon, all right, that seems like a lot of responsibility. But do it. I'm sorry that this video was not as cohesive as the rest. It's just me rambling about an issue I dealt with recently that truly bothered me. Just wanted to make a video about it. Kind of preach to myself out loud. But with that, man, I am going to cut this short. Seriously, find out who you are. Challenge yourself to the max. Really find your purpose. If you think you're a genius, take a test. If you think you are the next idol, go to American Idol. Sing your heart out. Go to America's Got Talent. Really show it. Because trust me, it's so easy to talk shit in your head, but when you're in front of a camera, stage, microphone, it's a whole different world. And you shut down. You really do, because it's a lot of pressure. So with that, I am going to wrap this video up. Live your truth, find your truth, be the best you that you can be, and God damn it, thanks for listening.